Facebook, the current champ of social media, standing tall at 800 million users, is about to go up against Google+, the child of the predominant search engine, standing at a mere 43 million users and growing. In this social media boxing match, who will be victorious? Alright, I'm going to be talking about Google Plus and how it's going to compete with Facebook. It was launched June 28, 2011, and it's Google's second attempt at social media. First attempt was Google Buzz. Google's strategy for competing with Facebook is capitalizing on perceived privacy issues of Facebook. To do this, Google Plus is requiring users to use real names, no pseudonyms, or risk deletion of your account. The real name thing poses good and bad issues. Good is that people can't hide behind a pseudonym and businesses can market directly to the user. But the no pseudonym thing is also a bad thing because people like to hide behind being anonymous when posting on Facebook. They like to hide behind those pseudonyms. This is a quote that I found by Jack Swackhammer. It's a pretty good one about the whole privacy issue thing. Now, Google Plus integrates Google's existing technologies of profiles and Buzz and adds them with Circles, Hangouts, Sparks, Huddles, Games, and Plus One. So Circles, it's right here, gives users control over their network and what they share in their network. Allows users to group friends, and they can only share it with certain groups of friends and stuff like that. Sparks, which is right here, allows users to post their exact interests via links on their homepage for easy access when searching for news about those interests. Then you have Hangouts, which is this right here. Hangouts allows users to video chat with several people at once. And then you have Huddle, which is right here. Allows users to send out mass group text messages and mobile phone numbers of their friends. Then you have Games, which is this right here. Google Plus has already began to use the games portion of their platform with names like Zanga with their Cityville and Rio with Angry Birds. And then you have the Plus One button, which is right here. And it acts like the Facebook like button, but instead of having to actually go to the people's web page to see how many likes you have, whenever you do the Google search, it automatically shows up right next to the Google search, so you don't have to go to the page to actually see it. Okay, this is a quick overview of Google Plus. So we'll start up here in the left corner. We'll have Plus and then your name, and then I'll have Gmail, which is your email account, Calendar, Docs like your Google Docs, Photos, all that, and in more you have like your YouTube and more video and translation and maps and a lot more stuff. Over here on the far right you have your notifications, like Facebook has, and you have your settings and stuff like that. And right here in the center of the thing you'll have your stream. To the left of it you can filter out what shows up. If I click on friends, only my friends stream messages will show up. Right above that you have home, photos, profile, circles, and games. And then over to your right it'll have more people you can add. Let me get rid of the friends. Anyways, it'll you also have Hangout. So we'll go to Circles and check that out. You have all the people right here listed that are in one of your circles. And then when you mouse over a circle, everybody gets dimmed and only the people that are in that circle show up. So you can do that through the whole thing. It's pretty cool. And then the other thing that's really awesome is the games. They just got on board with Zanga and Rio. So you have Angry Birds and let's see, they have Cityville on here, a couple other games too. And then we'll click on photos, and on here what's really cool is you don't have to downgrade any of your photos. You can just upload your photo as it is, and they'll automatically do it in a web viewable photo. And if you want to download the photo, you get the high quality photo, not the small resolution photo. And that's about it with Google+. As for the potential impact of Google+, Hitwise has already posted visit numbers for Google+. And between September 17th to September 24th has seen a 1,269% growth. I attribute this to the site going from invite only to public membership, and the visits went from 1.1 million to 15 million in that week. And Google Plus also jumped from 54th place to 8th place in the most visited social media sites. And once Google Plus fully integrates the advertising and marketing products of Google, such as YouTube, AdWords, AdSense, Places, and Offers, you can see a real surge in business brands jumping on the site. And businesses could use these tools to tailor ads towards target groups of users. With Google Plus's all real people push and the +1 feature, there's a potential of tracking how many people actually look at a business's product as well. So this is the on the ground part. This is where I give my little quick personal opinion and who I interviewed. So hopefully Google will stick to the search aspect that it's known for in the social media experience that it's trying to provide. And just like how Google is synonymous with searching stuff on the web now, you know, Kleenexes with facial tissue. So hopefully they stick to that. So I asked Mark Milian, a CNN writer, and Harry Hoover of my creative team a set of questions, and these are the best two. So I'm going to start out with Mark Milian, and he says, for the first question, yes, I see companies that have tried to start Google Plus brand pages and have had them shut down by Google Plus. Companies have become early adopters of social networks. I see Discovery on Foursquare, CNN Money on Gowalla, and Red Bull on Instagram. I find it unusual that Google is asking companies to delay their ambitions to use Google+. Social media managers appear willing to wait in the stands until Google comes around, but Google's window is going to close pretty soon. For the second question, he says, marketers will see Google+ as viable if web users treat it as such. Advisors and marketers go where the eyeballs are. Google Plus is off to a promising start, but won't necessarily stick if they don't open it up to the businesses. Social media managers, whether for companies or public figures, tend to be early adopters of platforms and can help spur the growth. So for Harry Hoover, for the first question, he says, big brands will move immediately. The smaller retail-oriented ones will be first movers, along with restaurants, bars, and other food and beverage brands. As for the second question, he says, because Google is such a powerful organization and has such reach, I think businesses will see Google Plus as a viable outlet. It will be marketers that further define Google Plus and determine its ultimate success. These are my resources, and I'll list them below.